guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Angelyn and today I'm going to share with you two very simple DIY techniques where you can make your own Monstera leaf earring. One of it is the one that I'm currently wearing now. So without further ado, let's get started! To make the first Monstera leaf earring, you'll need some black and green embroidery thread, embroidery hoop with white felt, a marker, needles, a pair of scissors, Monstera leaf template that you can find on my website, brown felt, earring hook and glue. To start off, trace the template on the felt using a marker. Thread the black embroidery thread through the needle and tie a knot at the end. Starting from the top, outline the leaf using the back stitch technique. Basically, you just leave a gap and stitch back to the original end. You can slow down the speed of this video if you can't catch up. To end the stitch, simply tie a knot at the end and cut off the excess. I already did one side of the earring with a dark green thread and found it too dark. Therefore, I'm doing this one with a lighter green instead. Using the needle and thread, just sew straight line across the leaf to cover all the white space. The reason why I started slightly away from the top is to keep my line straight. So just repeat the steps until the whole leaf is covered. After both leaves are done, cut them out using a pair of sharp scissors, leaving a small border. Glue the cut out leaf on another piece of felt. I'm using brown here, but you can use any color of your choice. Press the design firmly using our hand and leave it to dry for 15 to 30 minutes. After it is dried, cut out both the design once again, leaving a small border. Lastly, attach the jump ring onto your felt and your lightweight felt earring is done. Moving on to the next earring, you'll need some shrinky dink plastic, a Monstera leaf template, earring hook, hole puncher, permanent marker, paint and paintbrush, and a pair of scissors. For your info, my Monstera leaf is 11 cm long and similarly the template can be found on my website. Trace the leaf design using a permanent marker on the shrinky dink plastic. Stay till the end where I will share some of my third attempt and some tips. Back to our earring, cut the design out using a pair of scissors and punch a hole at the top of the left center. To bake the shrinky dinks, you will need a baking tray, some baking paper or aluminum foil, heat protecting dish, gloves and a toaster. Place your plastic in the toaster at 130 degrees for 4 minutes. The earring will shrink but flatten out nicely in the end. After it is done, press the earring firmly to make sure it is flat. After the earring is cooked for a few minutes, you can now paint them with any color of your choice. I'm using green again because I love them in their natural color. You might need 2 or more coats depending on your paint. This step is optional, but you can seal your paint with a coat of clear nail polish to prevent the paint from chipping. Before you assemble, I'm gonna show you some of my previous attempts. I colored this using green Sharpie marker and the color turned out to be quite translucent. If you like the glass stain effect, you can color it with Sharpie before baking. I've also cut the leaf too deep, so when shrinking, it kinda stick into each other and could not flatten out nicely. Therefore, I modified my template. This one was made with the new template and colored with green nail polish. I highly recommend you to color with your nail polish if you have the color you want, as it is much smoother and quicker than paint. However, the color I own is limited, so I decided to go with the paint instead. As you can see, using paint is not that smooth and there is some uneven tone compared to the nail polish. So back to assembling, simply hook your drum ring into the hole and your cute statement earring is done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you try out my DIY, please don't forget to tag me on my Instagram at simplyshow, as I would love to see it. Bye!